It is almost Christmas, and we went to the bins and we found Christmas. And we're gonna sell it. So this stuff, except for these little things here, these little walls that are called vine walls or something like that, except for these and this beautiful, these little peppermint candies, except for those, everything here is kind of cheap stuff. It's not like high dollar. It's not Department 56 really fancy ones. They, in fact, some of them say 99 cents on the bottom, but they're really nice. They're kind of cool and they're Christmassy. And if I resold them one at a time, I'm going to put all the comps for every one of these. $5 to $10 each. But if we sell them all together, it's still going to be $5 to $10 each, I guess. We're going to sell them all at once for $25 or $30. Probably $30 we're going to go for. I think somebody will like these because it's an immediate kind of blast to their Christmas diorama display that they've got. And I think somebody would really like them. Again, they're not Department 56, which is a much higher quality, and we also sell some of that stuff. But they're going to work, and I think they're going to sell great. This is Department 56. If you look close, you might be able to see it. Did I make it upside down? Yes, I did. I always do stuff like that. There it is, Department 56, Heritage Village. There's other names for different collections. That one is also Department 56. These things, I've got to look, but these are field stone walls, and we've got 5 of them I think we can sell for 20 bucks. So that's pretty good. At the bins, just in, all this stuff was in one bag together, and he grabbed it.
I did go.
Said, do we get this kind of stuff? And I said, we do now. And so now we got it. We're going to try to sell this stuff. Like I said, all the houses and the little gazebo and all this kind of stuff, we're going to sell it as a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And there's some more here. But anyway, there they are. And that's not in our normal wheelhouse, but we did buy a pretty large lot of Department 56 late last winter. Actually, take it back, after Christmas last year. But we've been selling those pretty steadily all summer, and they have almost all gone. So Christmas sells, and it's September, so that's when to do it.
All right, it's time to destroy this beautiful town.
Godzilla's here. Oh my gosh, Hurricane got that one. Here's this one, don't know. Hurricane? Maybe a blizzard? Now what's gonna blow away block walls? Must be an earthquake or something, I don't know. But there we go. So we're gonna move on to the next thing, which is, as I like to say, it's kind of cool. In this case, it's not as cool as we thought, but we got a drone. It's kind of cool. It doesn't have any brand name on it except for Drone Pro. Looked those up. I was really excited. Story time.
Story time?
Story time. So we grabbed in the bins. I grabbed this bag. I didn't even know what it was. It just looked like a bag. I figured it, and I thought it was empty because it was so lightweight. So I threw it in the cart, and after we had a chance, the bins calmed down, I went and looked and found this little drone inside, all folded up. It folds like that, and these things come off, and there's some various things like that that happen. And then I was looking at that, and while I was looking, another guy comes up and he goes, "Hey, you want this?" And he hands us the remote that goes with it. So we got the whole set. I didn't even know it was missing the remote. I did. I thought it worked with the phone or something. But anyway, we got everything we needed. Alex went back to the bins and found some little piece parts that go in there, in the back to that thing. We were pretty excited. I thought we had a $80, $60, $100 kind of thing here, maybe even more, because some drones are super expensive. But some drones are super cheap. You ever been to the mall at Christmas time? Super cheap. And guess which one this is? Super cheap. This thing, fully functional, working, best resale value I could find anywhere was $15. So I was still like, okay, we'll sell it for $15. Let's charge it up and see if it works. Charge the battery won't take a charge. So this thing is absolutely not worth anything unless we get a battery, and in that case, it'll just be worth something for us to play with.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
know
and that's
why
where
this
you
thing
clip.
comes
Oh,
up.
that's you clip your phone in there
Why?
so that you can see out the camera while you're playing with it.
Oh, that's cool.
Anyway, $15. It's amazing to me that something like this is only worth $15. As a child, holy moly, I wanted a remote-controlled helicopter so bad, and they were like thousands of dollars, and now you can get a drone that's better than any helicopter for pennies. Anyway, that was kind of a loss. We thought it was a big win, but you never know. So when you go out there and you look at drones, not all drones are the same.
Let's look at the stuff we got for ourselves.
Yeah, let's get the little junk that we got for ourselves. That thing that just fell, you might have heard a little noise. That was a little padded case that goes for like earbuds or something that we're just going to use for whatever we want to put in it. But I don't want to bend down and pick it up, so I'll just, there you go. That's what it was. So we got a mirror ball.
Disco ball.
That is for his mom, who collects different kinds of little mirror balls and things. So she's going to put that in her collection. It's nothing extreme or fancy or expensive. It's got some stuff knocked out, but shine a light on it, put it in the dark, looks cool. And this too. Look, can you see yourself in there? I don't think they can see themselves.
No. What?
Probably
Look
not.
at it.
Might be able to see us. And oh, there we are.
Nope. Hi.
Hello. Jeez. All right, anyway, I just thought that would be a cool little display thing for maybe when we sell stuff on Whatnot, which we have not, me and Alex have never done. His mom's only done it a time or two, but when that comes back around, that might be cool for that, or it also just looks cool sitting around the house with something sitting on it.
Tea light, star tea light, and tea light, weird tea light.
As you know, he's got to do it. He found tea lights, and this time they were sealed in packages.
I will be opening them.
One of them's actually kind of cool, the one with the little ice cube things.
Yeah, I don't understand the ice cube.
You put it in a little votive thing that you'd put a votive candle in. You put the ice cube things on top of it, and it diffuses the light, and it makes it look really neat. Not something you want to pick up to resell, I will say that. Such as these. Oh my gosh. We got blue. We got red. We got whatever color that is.
Cool.
And we got purple. Those aren't going to work because there's no
broken.
batteries in them. Anyway, we found a whole bin with some of these things in it. And between his sister and his mom, they really like this kind of stuff. They decorate things a lot. And they're going to use them for that. So we picked these up for us. This is the kind of little things you can just find in the Goodwill bins that, you know, nobody's going to try to resell them. And they're headed for the dumpster. After they leave the bin, I'm pretty sure they go straight to the trash or recycling or something. So we rescued them for that, and we get to use them for something for, I'll bet you this cost a penny. If it cost maybe 2 pennies.
That means it costs 3 cents.
Because pennies aren't real anymore. Yeah. Okay, that thing I showed you and said we're going to throw that away. That's because that is the companion piece to this fan lamp remote control. This is something that like maybe a contractor would use, or you could do it in your own house. It says they use it in hotels and stuff like that, where you've got a remote control and you've got 6 fans up in the ceiling and you want them all to work on the same remote control, and it's just regular ceiling fans. This thing wires up underneath inside the ceiling fan somewhere, and this is the remote control that you use. So these things comp at, I think, around $15, $20. I did my comping yesterday, so I don't remember now because we went to Goodwill yesterday, not today. Goodwill bins, very different story at Goodwill versus the bins. So fan lamp remote, $10 to $15. I wished I'd have picked the other one up because the thing that this goes with was there, but I didn't realize they were a set until we got home and looked it up. I'd have loved to have sold these as 2 and sold 2 for 20, but now I got to try to sell 1 for 10 or 15, which is a lot of effort for $10, $15. But we're going to do that.
We have iPod camera connection kits, which basically just allows you to iPad.
Pad.
So basically, just get a camera, get a cord, plug it into this thingy, then that thingy goes into the iPad, or you can put an SD card into it, and that will go into the iPad, so you can get your little pictures.
Yep. So anyway, that thing's worth less than $5. So
Less than 5 cents. Anyway.
it didn't cost anything, but that's not worth listing. So it'll just go in our pile of cords and stuff for who knows what.
Speaking of things not worth anything, we have a manual for Apple's 1-year limited warranty. In every language known to man.
Yeah, that was just something he grabbed and threw in there in case. We've done that before where we grab a manual out of a pile of stuff that we grabbed other stuff with, and we'll find out we can match them together, and that it increases the sale value of it. So that's a smart strategy in this case. We just got a piece of paper.
Japanese.
Yep, and we got this cord, which is
Nikon.
a Nikon cord. There it is. It's worth less than $5, but we do find cameras once in a while. In fact, we just sold a really nice Nikon digital SLR that this could have been sold along with, and it would have been a nice little thing to sweeten the pot. Next time we get one, we'll throw this in there. It's just an audio cable that plugs into the camera. So there we go.
Yippee! Yippee! Dice.
Dice. Here you go. It's a die. How many? One is a die. 2 are dice. There's no such thing as one dice.
No, 1 is
That's
a dice.
the dad lesson
2
of the
are
day.
die. This is a dice.
You are nuts.
If there are 2, they're a die.
No, because you rolled dice.
You roll die.
Okay, I'm gonna do something I don't usually do. I'm gonna fact check them when I edit. I'm gonna fact check them and I'm gonna put it right somewhere, probably over a whole screen. We'll just cover the whole screen with it just to make the point that I'm probably right.
I'm going to be psychic. I'm going to
Okay.
guess what your name begins with.
R.
Hello, Reagan.
Reagan, you're the guy. Hey, wait, we didn't even tell them what this was.
It's a die.
It's a category die. Believe it or not, if we had a set of these, we might be able to sell them for like $5 to $8, something like that. But with just one, plus he didn't buy it to resell. He wanted to put it in his collection of interesting things. So we got that. Here's another kind of one of that we got on this trip. This is a spoon. I always look at spoons, but today at the bins, story time. Story time.
Story time.
All right. Today at the bins, I wasn't the only one looking for silver, because that's kind of what you're looking for when you look at silverware, is actual silver. I could not compete with these crazy people, and I mean that in the most kind way possible, because I'm one of those crazy people too, trying to grab spoons. And when we found the one bin that was full of silverware and that kind of stuff, first off, I need earplugs because it gets loud, but everybody was scooping. Everybody was scooping. Everybody was scooping. I literally had a pile of silverware that big around. I had grabbed a little basket and I was throwing it in there, and I took it off the side later and went through it one at a time. No silver and nothing that looked extra fancy except that weird thing, because it has that little curly Q on the end. I found out that's supposed to be a treble clef, like musical treble clef. I guess it's sort of, if you really stretch for it, you can see that. But a set of 4 treble spoon, a set of 4 would be like $4. It's like $1 a piece. So they're not worth much of anything. So I take that back. A set of 4 would be, I don't remember. I just looked at my comps and I said, that's worth less than $4. So I'm guessing maybe $12, $15. Put a comp up here to correct whatever I just said, so you'll be able to see. Anyway, pretty sure, unless it's actually silver, the smartest thing you can do is just don't buy silverware. Flatware.
Flatware, silverware.
Yep.
And we have bad use of money.
His own money, we
My
might add.
money.
He's always wanting these dang Nerf guns, and we talked about in the last video that Nerf guns are everywhere. He found a bunch of them. He decided he was going to buy them with his own money for himself, and I let him. I don't remember what you paid for these, but it wasn't much. It was like $2 for all these things after they were weighed and everything. So anyhow, he got this one. Really? Okay. I assume this is a Fortnite reference.
Yeah, as you can see, it may or may not
may-
say Fortnite on it.
Oh, does it? Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. It's a loot llama with a bullet that shoots out of its mouth, I guess. 3, 2, 1. That's pretty powerful.
Put your hands up, boy.
Don't point a gun at people. Freak them out. Come on, man. Don't point. All right. That's enough guns. You get the point, right?
You get the
So-
gist of it.
We got some Lego guns?
Yep, these guns
Yeah.
are made of Legos.
Nerf guns. All right, moving right along. Alex grabbed this thing and said, Dad, what is this? And I said, I don't know, but it's heavy and electronic. Maybe it's worth something. And we brought it home and found out it is a 2 terabyte. Terabyte. That's a rare dinosaur from back in the Paleolithic era. Yeah, it's a terabyte.
Yeah, back in the Triassic.
But this is a 2 terabyte hard drive, external. Works on like everything, phones, whatever you want to use it on. And if it works, and we will test it, I plug it in and it makes a noise. It goes, it gets that whirring noise. But we got to plug things in and see if we can make it work and see if we can access it and see if it's not locked out and all that kind of stuff. And if everything is in order and we'll blank everything and delete everything, then we will sell it for 30-ish bucks, maybe even 35. So that's kind of surprisingly cool. So I don't think it's the find of the day, but it's in the realm of the find of the day. So about that. I like to use my finger a lot while I'm talking. All right.
Put 'em over here.
Now, this was a special day for me. This was a very special day. This is the day I found more video game stuff than he did.
I mean...
Extremely special day. Oh yeah, that's not the same as a Switch Joy-Con controller thingy. You stick your little Joy-Cons in there and bam, bam, you got like a controller like real, old people like me like to use. It's much more comfortable. So anyway, found one of those. It's worth exactly nothing, like $4, but it can pair with things when we sell them, and also sometimes, I don't know, we might use it around the house. Never know, but we got that. I got that. That's really important to remember. What is on your head?
Wow. Oh, yeah, Mom knows that.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just there.
I don't know. It's a shadow. I'm seeing a shadow from your hair. That's all.
Oh.
Okay. So anyway, also got, I thought you had something stuck there as a joke. Anyhow, I also got a
Dock.
A Nintendo Switch 1 dock. Now, the one thing I'm concerned with, the Switch 2 just came out recently, so whatever these things are valued at, I think there's a good chance it's going to drop as people start getting rid of their Switches. But most people keep their video game systems, so...
Switch 1 prices are actually going up.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Like
how about that?
Retail prices.
Oh, so that's good news for me and for him, because this is probably going to sell for $15 right now. I think that's what I looked up. Switch dock, 15, maybe even 20. So that's good.
Wowie kablowie.
And so we found some video games. I had my finger. I meant to show this earlier, but Alex found this and he came to me and he said, "Hey, Dad, is that worth anything? I don't know what it is." And he saw Nikon because he knows we sold a Nikon camera recently. Would have loved to have this with that Nikon camera. It is a neck strap. You strap it on, your camera hangs about right here. So it's pretty good. We're gonna hang on to it till we get another Nikon, and when we do, that'll go with it.
We're out of room over here, so I'm just gonna...
Glad you didn't do that with one of those porcelain houses. That would have been a whole
that would have
different...
been a bad idea.
Yeah, that would have been bad. All right, so by the way, that thing is somewhere around $8-9 when I did the comps. So not really worth selling right now. We do have a lot of things listed at that level, but we've found that it's a lot of work for not a lot of money, and they just sit there forever, because usually, just like with this strap, usually there is not the best sell-through rate, and you just don't sell them quickly, so you just end up building your stock and taking up time. So what else we got? Oh, did want to say something about this.
Packing.
The bins.
Packing.
We always just keep an eye out at the bins for any kind of miscellaneous, easy to grab packing, and I love this really lightweight foam stuff. Don't unfold all that mess, please. Okay. So there's a good use for it, because if I decide to get mad and smack him, he won't get hurt.
Ow.
So maybe not. Anyway, we pick up foam. Little packing things. If it's lightweight and easy and not a big deal, we'll grab it and bring it home and use it for packing. Saves a lot of money in the long run, because
So much money.
if you sell, or if you're gonna sell, you're gonna know that packing is expensive. It seems like nothing at first, and then you start realizing how much it cuts into your bottom line as you go. So it's good to scrounge any. Most of the time, we go as a family. Him, his mom, his sister, and me. His sister sits in the corner and plays her phone because she doesn't really enjoy it like the rest of us do. But his mom likes it, and she finds cool stuff that I wouldn't even look at. And today she found, or yesterday when we went, she found a cashmere sweater. This thing's really nice, and it's in really good shape, and it is probably the find of the day. It's extremely nice. The only thing that makes it maybe not be the find of the day is that it is a medium and not a large. Larges tend to sell better. So
Yeah, the mediums tend to sell for around $35. The larges tend to sell for $40 to $45.
Yep, so I think she's going to probably list this around the 35, 40 range. Might even with like the plus sizes, we saw comps for $49. So we'll see how she decides to go with this, but really good find, and I'm being super careful with it because I don't want to get it dirty. So there we go. Cashmere sweater. Rockin'.
And then last, but certainly not the least,
Is this giant,
bag.
it's like a range bag or a tactical bag or an ammo bag, whatever how you want to refer to it. You basically use this to take all your stuff to the gun range when you're practicing. It's a, whatever that brand name says, I already forgot, but you'll see it there on the screen, and I'll read it right now. It says it's a Black Hawk Sportster, and this thing comps for, well, these are still sold brand new in the stores, and this is brand new. The paper part of the tag's off, but the little rubbery plastic thing that holds the tag on, there it is. It's caught with my finger. It's still hanging on there. And it brand new at, I can't remember which store, Dick's or the other big store, outdoor store, Bass Pro Shop, sells for $99. So that's a $99 bag brand new. This thing is virtually brand new. Online, I think she's going to try to sell it for $30 to $40. Let me see if I wrote that down. Yeah, $35 to $40. So that comps out really good. So truth is, Alex and I are the losers today, and my wife is the winner because she found the best stuff. And that's great. So we'll get it listed. We actually have separate eBay stores, but we cross-pollinate a lot. So we'll decide who lists it where, and because the money goes into the same pot because it's a family adventure, and we'll see if we can make some money off that big bag and off that cashmere sweater and off all these little things over here that are not as good as that.
I'm sure we'll make a ton of money off this one.
Yes, and Alex's little Nerf bullets. The sum total, after we add all this stuff up that we just looked at, taking away the stuff that we can't really sell that's $5 or $10, we spent a total of $22 at Goodwill today, or yesterday when we went to the store. So we spent $22. We actually did the little rounded up thing because we were a nickel away, so that was good.
Because we're nice. Because we're charity.
Yeah, we're very nice, especially all of us. We're wonderful people, especially me. I mean, I am like the most wonderful person that he knows. Anyway, $155 is what we think we're going to be able to make in terms of potential sales on all this stuff. Maybe even a little bit more, but that's where we are. Could be less because some of these things have to be tested. If they don't work, they don't work. So anyway, out of $22, $155. That is not a knock it out of the park day, but it's a nice, good day to keep stuff going. Now, we have next week or next video, we are hoping, because the season is coming, it's September here,
And
it's September everywhere, and that means yard sale season in Florida is about
it's
to
coming back.
kick up. And when it does, you won't hear much about the bins for a while, and you're gonna hear a lot about yard sales. We're gonna have yard sale videos where we actually go out to the sales, and you'll see us finding stuff and not finding stuff, and talking to people and looking at all the junk that's on the tables and all the good stuff that's on the tables. Guaranteed he'll pet a dog or two as part of the videos. We're gonna do that, and we'll also have haul videos for those. So you have got to hang out Be patient because it's not always bins. Bins are fun, but we also do other stuff, and we can't wait to do that with you. So, that said, we're going to get out of here. That's the end of the video. And remember, always look up, always look down, always look all around, and you will find the good stuff.
I mean, we didn't really find the good stuff. That's what you forgot to always look up, always look down.